Jar.
What? Hi.
Ah.
I hate
Okay,
you.
welcome.
Okay, no need.
No, please, welcome. No,
What?
welcome.
Welcome.
No, say.
Welcome back to the new episode of
Jar.
Chai.
How?
Oh my God, you are the randomest.
It's good, no? People would think that it's also scripted, but actually it's not, right?
Never.
But yeah, we are not gonna give evidence, and no, if you are not, listeners are not gonna believe what we can do. But this is the soul of our podcast,
The
right?
soul.
Yeah, soul must sound like soul, right? So the soul of this podcast is quite spontaneous, right?
It is.
Yeah. Okay, so what we are gonna talk about?
Okay.
Last time what we did is
we-
all about expenditure, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, we already talked about safety and all. By the way, if we say that this country is safe, if we say that this country is like not that much criminal activities as we find in those famous for other first world countries like USA and Australia. So there is a big reason that people inherently are not shall we use the word violent?
Violent.
Yes.
Well, yeah, actually, by appearance. Or
By
appearance.
You
I'm
are
so
not.
sorry.
You are not very sure, right? There is
Been
some-
here for 5 years. Excuse me. I know.
Excuse me, you have lots of insight of people, right? Okay, first let's talk about the outer appearance, right? So outer appearance, like they are quite same as in Japan. They are too much like into the bowing thing, right?
And
Thank you, 谢谢你 and 对不起 and 不好意思 I'm sorry, excuse me.
they're very shy
Right.
people. Like, okay, now let me have another disclaimer here. We're talking about people in the city, the northern part, because those are the Taiwanese people with like literally have what's this interaction with for a long time. Because even by experience I can say there's a big difference between the people in the north and in the south of Taiwan, so that we will park on the another episode. But like generally they're by appearance so kind and so shy and so aloof to people.
Okay, so because you were talking about the categorization of people in Taiwan, so I would like to add here that like as per my knowledge, whatever limited knowledge I have about Taiwan, I can categorize in 3 parts.
Okay. Wow. Okay, go ahead.
One is first 2 are same, like north people and south people. There's one more category you just forgot, and that is indigenous people. Right?
I okay.
Because their behavior is quite different than
Why I'm saying only south and north? Because most of the indigenous people is in the south.
then what you will talk about, what you will call those who are living in Ilan?
That's south?
Ilan is in south.
Because it's towards the down part of Taiwan. It's not
Okay.
okay. Let me make myself clear. When I'm saying north, like Taipei, Hsinchu, Jubei, all these cities.
These are based in north.
Yeah.
Okay, But what about Keelung? If I talk about Keelung,
What's
then
north?
That's north, right? And that's also quite hilly area. Do you believe that?
Yes, but I haven't encountered people
Okay,
in
but
Hilo.
I think on this point we both will be agreed that indigenous people are quite warm people, right?
Yes.
And yeah.
So in this episode, we're not gonna talk about the indigenous people.
Okay.
We're talking about the general Taiwanese people. Okay.
What do you mean by general? Like who are living in cities?
Yeah,
and-
those who are living in the cities. Those.
Okay,
yeah.
those kind of okay. And so, although we want to give a disclaimer that we are not judging people.
Yeah.
Like we are not saying that our so-called judgment is very correct.
Of course.
It's just
our opinion.
We always say
perception.
our this thing again and again, but I think we should say because giving judgments about someone is a big thing.
Yeah.
So we always clarify that it's just our experience, right?
Yeah, for
and maybe few other people would have the similar experience as we have. But we are not like how to say, we are not so stiff that this is only right thing. Right.
The
This
truth.
is the only
Nothing but the truth.
It's nothing but the truth. So it's not like that. We are just sharing our experience. Okay, just move on. And so we said that people are quite shy, right? And quite nice, right? Which is true in one sense. In other sense, because of that, they don't say what actually they are feeling just
That's
because
true.
of their shyness. And they go to their protector. This protector may be anyone. Maybe your senior in your company, maybe the management in your company, maybe an influential person in your working place, and they will go to them and they will vomit every negative thing about you.
Let's make it simple.
Okay.
In one word, backstabbing. Oh, sorry.
Okay. No.
I mean,
You use these hard words because it doesn't mean it could be wrong. It could be completely wrong. But let us say these words because we are here to vomit, right? Okay. So yeah, I think nobody else. It's actually we who use this word for Taiwanese, right?
hey, by the way, really, I have a European workmate before and even he was married to a Taiwanese who would say directly to my face that it's also the same feeling and observation he has with Taiwanese people. They won't say anything bad.
Did he use the word backstabber?
As far as I remember, the word he used was fake.
Hey, that's
So which one
that's
is worse?
quite, like okay, it depends on person to person. His word is quite EU kind of, right? Fake. Not
Really?
real
Because
people.
he even compared Taiwanese to Filipinos because he also had an experience of working with many Filipinos already. He was like, I'm happy you guys are not like them. Like, if you get mad and you have something negative against a person, you won't you would let it be known whether by words or by action to the people that person directly. Like, unlike Taiwanese, it's his words, okay? I'm just saying. Like, in front of you, they're so nice, they're so kind, they're this and that, but at
Today
your
is
back,
the day of my fellow podcasters vomiting. Bear. Go.
but at your back, there are too many negative things to be said about you. So, which I experienced myself. Yeah, so like it's so bad, right? If you don't like the person, then act like you don't like that person, right straight in his face. Don't like act normal and act so nice and at his back and bite that person, right?
That's true. And I also have had the similar experience. And it's kind of in front of, like, I literally said that person, please, if you have any issue, please send it to me. I said that. But still they went to the senior fellow and they said everything to them and they didn't say anything to me, and I lost a job, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm giving disclaimer. I'm not sure. But quite sure that my job was ruined. My first job was ruined because of that thing. Okay. And another thing. Anything else? You wanna add?
No. I mean,
otherwise, I have something, some other topic to move on.
No. We're just trying to say that there is always two sides of the coin, because in the previous episodes we've been talking a lot, so much good about Taiwan.
So you are making balance now?
Yeah, we're establishing some balance here.
Okay. Another thing is, like in our country, do you have in your country this kind of etiquette, I would say, that if someone would come, like we invite and people come directly to our house, they sit inside the house.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Whenever some comes, we offer water and something
or
to
food,
eat, whatever you have.
Yeah.
Whatever you available at that time, right?
Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, our house is we can say the house of our neighbors too, right? It's open to
even we don't eat some cookies just because if someone would come, so what we will present in front of him or her, right? So we keep some things for our guests.
That's true, yeah.
Right? And we don't eat that. Is it like that? So
there
should be something. Yeah, something should be inside for guests, right? Here it's like they always. I'm not saying it's bad or good, but for us it's different, like kind of cultural shock.
Yeah.
Right? Like they never invite you inside the house.
Never.
Right?
I like,
It's like,
sorry, can I say a story?
Of course.
Okay, I've already told in previous episodes that it's my 6th house now, right? In Taiwan.
Okay.
In my 5 years
By the way,
here.
last time you said that it's hard to find a house for a foreigner. Is it related to that?
No. I'm saying that my previous house before this one that I have, when I was asking him, the agent or the owner, is it fine if I bring friends here, or if I bring a friend? I said bring a friend here, and he said, is he or she your boyfriend? And or is he your boyfriend? I said no, just my friends, girl or boy. And it's the same encounter when I was moving to another house. So I had the feeling that if you're not so much intimate to that person, like there's no way you can be in that person's house.
Yeah, so it's like the house is very personal stuff for them. And so where they meet, our listeners must be thinking about where they meet to their friends. They always go to a restaurant, or
outside,
lunch or dinner or whatever. So they meet outside. They never call you inside the house.
Unless you're a family member.
Unless you are a family member or you are like 20-year-old friend. Yeah, kind of that. And so this is another thing.
And in elevator, like people would like as much as they could avoid a person, they do that. Like, somebody's in the elevator, I won't go to the elevator for a while, I'll wait till that person is out.
Maybe it is because you're a foreigner.
I don't know.
And
I
maybe
don't
because
know.
you have a brown skin. Okay.
Apps.
We
Speaking of,
landed to somewhere else, right? Okay.
which is another.
Topic
Yes.
for today's talk. Okay. So from where we should start? Let me start from here.
Okay.
Flour.
Okay.
Sorry, not flour. Flour
Flour. Yeah.
Okay.
The flour, the one for cooking.
for
and,
cooking, not the flour we get in the garden. Okay. So the flour we get from grains. Okay. It's actually quite brown, or the color of the grain.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
And it's healthy.
For it, it's
Yeah.
healthy. Of course, it's healthy. Like people filter it a little bit because if they will use as it is, it would be very rough. It's hard to swallow.
Yeah.
So we don't want very rough.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
want completely without grain skin, because without grain skin in India we considered is similar to plastic. Okay, so it has nothing, and it's very hard to digest. Nothing means no nutritious fat. It's hard to digest. Okay, so we keep the grain skin little bit inside. Let it be inside.
Yeah.
Okay, don't filter it out completely. But here they filter it out very
Totally.
totally, completely. Why?
Because
It is white.
that's how they love white. Really. Even with food.
Even with
Right?
food.
They don't want anything black. They don't want anything brown, even in food.
Yeah, someone told me that they believe like those white people are the supreme race of this earth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then they comes, and after that maybe brown comes, and the lowest one or the black.
The black ones.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay.
Oh my
but
god, I remember a story, but okay, let's
Okay, I don't know. Still, they after whites, they really give privilege to or importance to a black guy, but they really don't give anything to any other Asian or brown guy.
No, not at all.
Right. Okay.
No, I don't think it's the same with black people. They also hate black people.
By the way, there is something else. What I heard that why they give importance to black people, because black people have bigger thing.
Oh, okay, that's another story.
No, not another. It includes why they give someone importance, right?
Oh my god,
So,
okay.
Bigger thing can gives, and also they have more energy for last long
Ah, I see.
last long in time experience.
Okay.
So these are the things why they give importance to. Especially, you must have heard. Have you heard? Do you remember the lady we both met? And she said, I don't know why Taiwanese women give a lot of importance to the black men. No?
No.
Okay. The lady related to the Taishin Bank.
Ah, right. Oh.
Okay. You remember,
okay.
right? Okay. So, yeah, so this is a fact. And one more thing I want to tell, they literally worship white.
And that I
men.
would agree 101%. Oh my god.
They are super cunning when you talk about money or anything. But when okay, let me tell you a story about a white man. He came here. He got a girlfriend which is very easy for them to get here. Like an idiot looking white guy would get a supermodel kind of girl. Okay. And people like us, brown people, Asian people, they would die of jealousy. Why he? Okay. So there was a guy who got a girlfriend, and he was living like here. They won't spend a penny on you. It's like here the expenditure should be equal kind of, which is quite good. Okay, fine. But what happens when a white guy comes? So he was living with them. We just talked that they don't let someone in just to meet. He was living there without spending a penny. And all of the expenditure were like
everything was spent by the girl.
Yeah. And he was just saving his salary.
Oh my god.
Whatever he was doing here. Okay.
What privilege they have, huh?
Okay, privilege to privilege. One thing, they need those white kids. One is that they really love to have white mixed kids. Okay. Second thing, girls sometimes because they worship white and they also worship USA, right?
Yeah.
Right. So lots of them, they want to go there at any cost. Many of them, they are not good in English because in Taiwan they use their own language a lot.
Yeah.
At every level. Although Taiwan government has a plan to make Taiwan bilingual in 2030. But I think it's not that much easy because on ground level they don't use English anywhere.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not saying it's just like they should talk in English, but there should be like
at least their documents, their signs are all
their science like in university books. They should, if not only in English, then there should be like both versions. Right. And they should have like their government official documents in English. So these things would sow the seed of the English in their culture, right? By the way, we are nothing to give them suggestion. So what I'm saying that their English is not very good. So whenever someone get a
opportunity to go
there, or they get a good grip on English, they just run to USA. So yes, you talk about opportunity, right? So so they see a white guy a big opportunity to go to USA or Canada, right?
That's true too.
In their sense, it's like country of whites, and deep down there are country of paradise, right? And we know even they also heard, but they are super ignorant. I don't know that. For me, if I compare with those countries to Taiwan, those countries are hell. Literally, that they are hell.
Like
in many
violence,
the expenditure, the hurdle in life.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say, what is that? Real estate, which is very, very, very expensive here.
Yeah,
and you can get your car and house in America at very cheap price.
Because Taiwan is a small country. Every small country
they have
their land prices would
and also they take a lot of care of their natural resources. So they don't give their the land related to natural resources easily to any corporate or residential
they take
purposes,
care of that
right?
a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, as you said, the land, actual land to live and to do the corporal activities, industrial activities is very less. So of course it's quite reasonable, it's very high. So apart from this, I think they cannot compare at all with Taiwan. So yeah, these are the things. Because of that, they really worship those whites, right? And in many cases, they just come here and they go away.
I believe you already mentioned to me about that guy you're saying that who's just living in that girl's apartment and all spent by the girl, and that guy just left the girl, right?
Yeah. So it's quite common here actually. Okay, so this is one thing, and we also want to talk. We have a huge, big thing to include, right?
Yeah, but
I think time won't permit us.
We'll leave that
At least we have something to talk about, right? We will extend this topic. I know it sounds very harsh, but maybe it's our anger also. But we are not here to moderate anything. Whatever filter anything, whatever coming in our mind, we just saying that. But it doesn't mean we hate about anything. We love Taiwan a lot. We wanna live here. We wanna spend our life here, maybe possibly, and but every country, every place, everything has their own shortcomings.
Of
right?
course, yeah.
So, in one hand, Taiwan has very, as we already explained, has a lot of positivity and positive things.
Yeah.
So of course there would be something in other hand, right? Like negative things, and we are talking about that. We are talking in full of emotion and using hard word, and that's the soul of our podcast. So we are not gonna let it down, okay?
We're just pouring our hearts out here.
And that's really therapeutic for us. We hope that when you will listen, it won't give you depression. And
No, we're just stating the truth, the reality.
If any episode would feel negative to you, just shuffle it with our other episodes. You will find lots of positive things too. But maybe it could be therapeutic to other, because many times people when people listen what they wanna express, or they wanna figure out what they want to say, and someone else is saying the same thing, it's therapeutic, at least for me, because I found this in podcasts and interviews.
Like if you can relate.
Yeah, you can relate, you can connect. Right? Okay, so that's all for this episode.
Yep.
Anything you want to say?
No, I'll reserve my energy for the next episode.
Something
I'm burning now.
Shall we make the other episode? We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, then bye-bye.
See you next time in Char.
Char.
See you.